gonna take 10 days to download.
10 days to download. God damn.
Right? Fuck.
All good lessons.
Like,
Still
well,
ball.
I think it's like 30 minutes of lesson, 30 minutes of fighting, something like that.
Dude's got family stuff, so he won't be out today. I don't know what causes that. I thought he was supposed to come.
Reno's been fighting for a little bit.
I haven't talked to him. Probably. I came out here going, I hope someone's good.
No, we out here.
So I only got about 30 minutes, so maybe I hope to get a little exercise in before I roll out. No, we out here.
Even taking the step forward, right? Which if I'm not accounting for that step, he throws it. Well, now I need to back up, get out of the way, right? Because if I stay there and he throws it, I just try to block.
Why do you always pick me
I'm
right?
making contact, right?
You're so pretty.
So, for someone to bring like someone who has been fighting, I might throw something. I might do something a little more like this.
Ooh,
That's fine.
hand in
It's
the
a
back.
bait, right? So you're throwing.
Your arm on
It's
the
the same area and I'm waiting. This is all the same area.
Elbow's gone. Wait. He's only got 30 minutes.
What? Oh, you usually got 3 minutes? Fuck yeah.
Oh, nice.
God damn it, John's good.
Yeah, you might need to refilm it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's read block this.
No. Wait. Let this guy.
Bird. Good, 6 shot.
That was nice.
Sorry, I needed some good fight. Y'all some badass. Sorry, bro. It's okay. Heading on.
That's what you're doing. So I can just.
You got it.
Knowing when to
It
move
went off
your
my
wrist.
knuckles. It's barely. I was like, ah!
So there's
Tickling.
and then there's times where you need to just elbow in the wrist. Now it's not there. Unless I'm over.
Sorry. No, you're fine. Sorry about the late one, John.
I'm unorthodox. That one, yes. Just what we talked about. Let it slip under.
You win.
And then just flip them out.
Ah, you knocked it down. Oh, that was so pretty. How'd you dead?
You're all the way in there.
Last one, ass.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Woo, hey, you son of a... Well, you tangled me up, fucker.
I like fight on the
Yeah.
inside.
I love fighting. Okay, I got a plan for the third shot. Fourth shot.
Okay.
Oh, fingers. Yeah, you gotta rest. You gotta rest. You gotta rest. Come on, brother. Well, I blocked the hell's already gone. Damn it!
We were just talking about that dumb shit.
We're all like, every time you get an arm, you put it right here. Tell the newbies, put it right here. Just have your thumb behind your thigh, so you don't fucking do that. But when you do, make sure it's a cool block. So you can write it down. No, like, I could have got that block if I wasn't dead. Yeah, I'm sure. You write it down. You write that shit down.
Sadness on both sides.
Right in the titty. You again? You know. Yeah,
I was like, I was thinking about where this was and I just threw.
Oh, good fingers. Ooh, Dom. You know, that motherfucker make me need a shield, boy. I'm gonna have to wait more time to get out here. You might make me good again. Yeah. I don't think I got it anymore.
Nah, bro. Still smoke?
Ooh. Walk down shoulder, you. Make me look stupid on camera.
I'll put a sound effect and put boop.
Yeah.
Boop. Oh, hurting.
Woo!
That was good.
That's what I needed, boy. A couple of minutes of hard fight.
It's like trying to get past a wall.
That moves with you.
Yeah, it's like when you start a video game and you run into the invisible wall. And you're like, how far did you fucking... Wait a minute already.
Who the hell put that there?
Hey, you, Thank you, guys.
Yeah, brother. Thank you.
So next time you got short time, man, just yell at us. Say, hey, motherfucker, I got some shit to do today.
Yeah, no shit. It's alright. I'll still what I can, you know what I mean? Then there's always next week. If I can start trying to Saturday, I will.
I need to start fucking
Do you guys ditch battle games?
When we have enough people,
Saturdays.
we'll do battle games for sure. But if we have enough people, we'll ditch. We had to ditch this last weekend.
Good shit. Good
We had to ditch this last week. Enough people to do it.
So it depends on the turnout.
Yeah. Usually it's just winners losers until we do a battle game. But if we have enough, we'll go straight to ditch.
Hell yeah.
I'm just I'm a bad group fighter. I have a hard time switching my focus from single fighting to worrying about everything else that's going on. So anytime I get a chance to ditch, I get excited. I'm like, this is the only way that I'm gonna learn how to fucking and
Walk
shit
with
like
the
that.
peripherals.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because I don't.
It's not easy.
You guys notice I keep my eyes pretty centered the whole
Yeah.
time during the fight. I'm like,
If I was on the side, I'd be picking you clean.
Sometimes the pole's trying to kill you.
that's what Jin did at night guard for Burning Lands. Was we would line up on the ditch, and I would face off against that other star, heavier dude, glasses. Constantine, yeah. I would line up against him, and I'd kill him, and as I was killing him, Jin would just throw something
Flip off the side.
here, and I'd dead. I don't even know if you should take that, because I have no idea if he hit me before I got it off.
Good old-fashioned flanks.
I'm better about it for him, but that's because fucking if I'm on a battlefield and Dom's on the other side, I'm doing this. Where is he?
Where is he?
Fuck is he?
We're just son of a bitch.
If you don't see him now, he might be right behind you.
Well, I know you've been hit with Mo before. Taking one of them stabs to the side unready, fucking.
Walk around, lose your breath.
Even when it's soft.
Yeah, even when you just.
Usually I'm judging my range with bow with only the first 4 inches will hit you because that's where all the cushion is. I mean, for the stab tip, so it's just like that's where the stab's going. But it's still a heavy fucking pole, so like even if I'm like nice with it, it still feels like someone just jabbed me.
Stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like you got rabbit jabbed. Almost exactly what it feels like. It feels like someone just came in and hit you in the body when you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, that's not comfortable right there. That's not good.
Oh man, dude, I fucking want hand blocks like yours. That shit was fucking wild.
Sounds like fun, huh?
Well, fucking Dom came down, hit your head, and I still saw your hand come out and fucking flick across to protect all of this as you're getting hit in the face. And I'm like, shit, I would have fucking.
My whole game is centered off defense and movement, man. Defense in movement, defense through movement, defense with movement. That's why my shots are always so easily predictable. That's why Dom easily gets 4 or 5 clean blocks on me, you know what I mean? Because I'm always thinking of the return. I'm not thinking of the execution, you know what I mean? It's like, if he comes at me, I have to be able to stop him or I won't have time to swing. He sets me up here so clean, so I enter all the fights like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like pull him back.
Yeah, pull him back or he's gonna snipe him off.
Yeah. We were talking about that for the class.
It used to be so bread and butter to flow like that. And I was telling Reed earlier, I was like, you make it obvious that I'm thinking about my blocks. Thinking, get the block, twist it out. You know what I mean? That's not good, but for me it's mandatory so I can get it back to where it used to be.
No, that's as long as you know that's what it is. You know that you're doing it. It's not just a reflex. You're just doing it. You're thinking about, I need to get that fucking thing here.
Recoil, twist out.
It's fine. You're thinking about it. It's making it slower, but eventually it's going to come back to where you're not thinking about it anymore. It's going to do the right thing. It's not just going to go, oh, I got fucking hip shotted. Why?
That's why my favorite quote is, you should have blocked.
Yeah.
Or however you say it. That's I want to
You
coin
should
that
have fucking
shit.
blocked it.
You should have fucking blocked my stilo, man. You know what I mean? So just keep trying to get it back to instinctual, get it to reflexive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, your style is something else, though. I would
It's
love to be able to throw something like that, fucking, and then fucking your hand block being here and throwing over the top. I was like, it was so parallel. You were so like everything screams at you that this is winning, and then you're throwing the shoulder shot. And you're like, his sword's even shorter than mine. I should have been way out, but this convinces you to take that inside step, and you're just like, ding, stupid.
This is my trainer.
No baby boy. Oh, blue one the same size I used to play with all the time.
Not wrong at all. Super short, easy to choke up on. You know what I mean? And I find myself doing this a lot with it.
Missing the shot.
Inches, man.
Be afraid.
Inches.
should put
If I was hung like a bear, I'd have killed you.
Oh yeah.
You should put I identify as a 36 on the side of the thing.
Oh man.
Because I feel that. Because I've been working on choking for my blocks a little more and like entering combat a little more defensively.
Block returns.
But it just being a shorter fighter, making you feel comfortable enough to step at me is really good for me. Because if I'm constantly chasing you down, trying to make that distance, I end up the fights like this, fucking.
Yeah, that's how he gets me. Chase, 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 chase.
So like coming in a little lower, like this has really worked for me to get people to be like, ooh, that looks juicy. Hey, you closed that distance for me. I just had to take a little half step backwards.
Boom.
And now I'm winning the fight, right?
Distance
But like,
management.
the trade-off is that being able to step in against Dom and being able to throw 3-4 blocks and get around a corner is really, really
In close
handy,
quarters,
so.
yeah, in close quarters, because he's good in the sense that he'll bait you coming in, knowing he's not gonna back up. He'll go like this.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
yeah, man.
1, 2, and then
Sick.
forward.
I'm inside. I like hugging, guys.
I like hugs.
I like big hugs.
I like hugs too, man.
That's
Hell
it.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like
It's weird because I can do it for sword and board. I like being here for sword and board, and it's probably because I am short and I need that little extra fucking the inches.
But it's still a good angle.
For sword and board, for single sword, I'm always all the way out here. For quarantine, I'm all the way here, trying to get you to step
the other
at
thing
me
is
so I
like-
can fucking.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
a long sword closer. Once you block, even if you have a shorter sword, you can move more efficiently.
Yeah.
You're right here, so I have to. If I'm say we're doing like basic blocks, right? We're inside right here. Boom, 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 right? But I'm shooting with this shit. Now I'm deep, right? So boom. Now you're shorter. All you have to do is just pop over and hit my arm. Boom.
Clean knowledge, clean knowledge.
Boom, boom. And you have the block. I'm fully stuck at this stupid shot that I did. Right? And it's because your short sword is more nimble than mine is on the inside. You can move past it. You can go boom, 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 get a block, come outside. And I was like, so I have, I'm right here now, right? I don't have to all the way down. I come right under your feet. So you can go pop, 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 eat that block. And then just murder them with the short sword and let them take one of them if they want to take the arm. But you baited them to take the arm so you have an opening to get out of that real quick block, right? Boom, 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 boom. Right?
Yeah. I might have to tell that.
And the same thing with the sword and board. You have like a medium, not medium, but like a max, something from that goes from right here to right here, not a large shield, and you get a short sword.
Like a short.
Like his,
Like here.
like his friend or my blue one. Everyone's the same size. Your handle. When I still own that. But that one's good for the inside. You get that right there, and then you go inside. And you go outside.
Shit, yeah.
Right? And
Yeah,
I'm
because the dark
sticking-
side will land a lot easier in this
Yeah,
area.
because now I'm right here, right?
I'll do even better. No, it's good. It just needed a minute. That's it. Just needed a minute.
Maneuverability
Me for not to
is
fight
what a
fly.
short sword gives you, but you have to
Stop
get
fighting
good
singles.
blocking.
Okay, just get hand blocks
I might
like
have to
this.
make myself 30,
So,
like 33 or
it's
something
fine.
like that and see what
No
it
big
is.
deal. Just a little.
Junior, how short's yours?
What's up?
That mini one you were showing me for practice, how short is it? Is it
34?
34?
Yeah.
Okay. I have to make a 34 in there.
34. I think the blue one I have is like a 30 or 32.
My biggest
Like
thing
that?
is where my hand's comfortable, right? So if I go shorter on the sword itself, I won't have to change my hand position. You know what I mean? So I won't have to change it to this.
When we were training hardcore back in the day, we used to fight with smaller than that. 28s, 28s and 30s.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll have to make some short because I can fight at the edge of this one and still get that same maneuverability without changing where my hand is on the sword because that's kind of where my discomfort is I don't really
On
like.
top, you don't like on top.
Yeah, I don't like this sensation right here,
Touching
whatever
the
this
shit.
is. Yeah. If anything, I'd probably choke to here if I were to. So I'm gonna have to make myself a shorter bat just so I can keep my hand position the same.
When I fight with it, I don't choke on this one unless it's down. You know what I mean? Other than that, I'll always keep it here because one, I need the length,
Maximum
and two,
range.
I'm trying to teach.
Yeah.
When I fight with that yellow sword, the low guard's automatically there, so it makes me lazy
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're trying to active guard.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So when I fight with this, I literally have to bring it all the way down and teach my legs, my elbow, to come down in line with the hip bone. Like Reed was throwing that inside hip, and it was just tagging me just barely under the pommel. It's like, okay, cool, I need to do this. And that's when I put that sword down, switched to this one, and this block started coming in. Because I already know when I fight with this sword to bring it down instead of using the length of the other one. You know what I mean? Interesting. The block counters off the shorty are so much easier and more fluid than they are with a longer sword. So.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to make one finally. Because Tink was saying the same thing. He was
Yeah.
like, you just need to swap to a shorter bat for sword and board. Because I was fighting Tink last weekend at
badass.
GPs, and he was
Very
like,
knowledgeable.
you're fighting here when sword and board against lefties, and you're blocking. You're winning these block exchanges, and then you're losing the fight by throwing all the way like this, long shots that are easy for me to block. Because if you have a shorter bat, you're winning these blocks, and then you're throwing something a lot tighter and a lot shorter to the target. And I
You
was
can
like,
even snipe inside arms and stuff.
Very true.
You get that right here, boom.
You know what I mean? Get these blocks and then just come down, to cross chop. Easy to do it. It's worth it too. I mean, you lose a lot if you're working on your offense and your footwork. If you're working on changing angles when you throw, things like that are always better with a blade that you're going to use permanently. Say you were fighting in a tournament or fighting on a ditch field or you know what I mean, something important. But whenever you do have a shorter blade, use it to bring up the attributes that are a little lower in your game, like he was talking about, like those close quarter fights, like those inside blocks. You know, if you're winning the block exchanges, all you have to do when you come down to a shorter blade is work.
Those little mini chops.
You know
Yeah,
what
so
I mean?
working
So your
neg-
sword never
yeah,
goes
working
further
negative
than this.
over
You're like this,
positive.
literally. See, like there's no extension from my arm. If I can get here and get all these blocks, I can throw that
Right.
hip.
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah.
I was like, a lot of the time.
You see what I mean?
A lot of time when
No arm.
you're trying to like
You have to have
pass
good
stuff
defense.
with a shorter sword.
Then I can do this and scorpion to a butt cheek or a low,
Yeah,
low
yeah,
back
yeah,
or
yeah.
something. But
Extend out.
you want your cross shots to be able to be thrown from here off your blocks. You know what I mean? Here, 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 here. You know what I mean?
That'll probably help me with being so
Block.
wide.
Well, then don't be
Twist.
afraid. Like the other thing too is like you're inside and you're fighting. All the shots that we throw with the longer sword, your elbow never leaves here, right? Short sword, you get close and you're right here. I go to throw here, and I want to throw the other side or a hip. My elbow passes my back, and I throw, and I come back in.
Well, yeah, I do that with my shield.
Right? And but it's now it's with their sword on. It's not with their shield. You're not trying to get a block back here. You're trying to maneuver past their shit, right? You're like, boom, crossbow.
Those
Because
shots
it's
are
a shorter sword. I didn't even have to go that far if I had a shorter sword. If I was right here, I'd go from here
same
and
thing.
back.
And look at that's literally like 28 inches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you have to, when you build, start with an extreme. Go extra short. You know what I mean? Go with a 28 or 30 or a 26 or something like that. And then from there, be like, okay, now I can move it up a little bit. And then once you see you pick up a 30, 32, you get a couple more inches on that sumbitch. Now you're starting to work those angles. Then you go to the tourney and you just go pick up Excalibur, which is your go-to.
36, yeah.
You know what I mean? Your go-to, and all those angles, they all line up. You know what I mean?
Eventually, you'll be able to throw shots from right here with a regular sword. You'll be able to go like this, and you'll figure out the range. You won't be this close anymore. You'll be this close, which is still extremely close. But now you're doing the same shots
my
with
number?
this one that you're throwing with the short one. You're not having it go out like this. You're like, oh, I could just gone like that.
That way,
Oh, I could have just
I'll have
popped
somebody
out
to reach
and
out
then
to.
tight, short little.
If I can
little
make it out
chops,
there,
little
and-
stab.
or out here on
You
Sundays.
know what I mean? Little small little movements.
My number's still the same, so just text me. This
We're
is
here just talking in the camera too. I fucking realize.